Right, guys. So I got back into the Steam Deck. I just want to see what it's gonna tell me for display. You go to your display, the first one. Like I told you, I'm using an Acer and a gaming monitor. One and two is the Acer and the Steam Deck. The third one is the AOC gaming monitor that I do use. I want to see if this is now giving me the correct one. Right, Steam is always a problem. I'm gonna try and cut this out. Okay, so there you go. It's actually giving me back the 4096 megabytes. So that's a 4 gigabytes on the VRAM. That's dedicated video memory. AMD custom GPU 0405. Go to properties. Go to driver, and it didn't change much. It didn't change anything. It's just saying 27/02/2023, and I'm pretty sure this is the old driver that I had before. So it is this one, but I don't think it's the correct driver. If you ask me why, because this is from February and the one I'm trying to get is from March. So I do not think that it updated at all. I think what it's done is just gone back to the old driver, the driver that was there before. I know you're gonna ask me, how do I know that it's the same driver? Because I made a video about this. That one is the February driver that had come out, and I do not think. Sorry, I need to get this thing to come into here. Right. So I do not think this is the driver that I was trying to get installed. You see, it's not the driver that I wanted. I think there would be a different way of getting this in. So that's the driver right there, yes? The other way you can do this, I think, is you go to display, go to your advanced display, display adapter properties for display 1. Go into your properties, go to your driver, go to update driver, go to browse your PC, and then select, let me pick from a list of available drivers on my computer, and then click on hard drive. What this does is it opens up your PC. I don't know what this is saying, unavailable, whatever. Right, so I don't know. I think it's trying to select a driver that I had before. And I'm gonna go to packages, drivers, display. If it lets me get into this one, and it should be this IMF thingy, and then click on OK, then next, and then you wait for it to see if it's gonna actually go into your PC. I mean, into the Steam Deck. You see, so it's doing a few options. Yeah, so it's gonna take a while to do whatever it needs to do. I see it actually says installing drivers, and it says Windows encountered a problem installing the drivers for your device. Windows found drivers for your device but encountered an error while attempting to install them. AMD custom GPU, it says Windows has stopped this device because it has reported problems. Code 43. If you know the manufacturer of your device, you can visit their website and check the support section for your drivers. So you see, it failed to update it. That's why I said I know when it's supposed to give me the correct driver, and I know the old driver. So yes, I still have my 4 gigs of RAM, video memory, and then it's still saying 27 February 2023, and the new driver is for 21st March, which is 2023. So it's a month after this one. So this is the old driver. So what I'm deciding to do here is maybe I'll watch a few videos, find out how other people are trying to get this in. That's the driver that I needed. Because, I mean, it just appears trying to install it this way, using this method. Okay, the other way you can do it, guys, is you can just install the driver. So that's AMD software. I'm going to try my level best to get this down. Don't need that. Now, when it shows you all the stuff, if for whatever reason the software doesn't work on the Steam Deck, because sometimes it's actually the software. You see, it says additional options. Just click on that. Then where it says full install, just click on that and click on driver only. But I'm going to select minimal install and see if that makes a difference. So the minimal install will sometimes include a few bits of the AMD software, but it may not give you everything. You know, like you might not be able to control how the screen, to change. It won't give you additional options. It might still give you the adrenaline software, but it may not give you, everything that comes with it. So that's minimal install. So why am I trying to do this? Because I know the old driver and I know the new driver. And I know for certain that that's the old driver. So like I've just shown you guys, just be careful when you're trying to install this, because it will shut your Steam Deck down. It will actually crash your Steam Deck. It will make it appear as if your Steam Deck's not even working. So don't despair. What I'm saying is just remove your micro SD card. If that doesn't work, just keep the micro SD card out, and then basically just keep trying to restart your Steam Deck, because the other option, which is it's not like it's dead. The other option would be to replace the SSD. Now, by replacing the SSD, that means you lose all your programs, all your software that you had installed, especially if you've got Windows. If it's a Steam Deck operating system one, then you don't lose anything. Now, I know what you're gonna think. Well, you games and stuff, you don't lose anything, because when you sign back into Steam, you get all your games back. You understand? So it's not like you're not gonna lose much. You see what it does? It just goes black. And even if I press on the buttons, nothing's happening. So that's why I know that the other driver trying to go in. Right. So it says please wait, yada yada. I'm going to have to try my level best. Right, guys, I'm going to have to sign in. I'm using remote Chrome desktop. I'm actually using my other. This is a good thing about having different phones. So I'm using this one to sign in. This is my Oppo Reno. You see, so it's I'm gonna have to sign in using this phone. I need the keyboard. Where's the keyboard? It's not showing me the keyboard. Scale to fit, resize to fit. I don't know. It's got all this other weird stuff on this. Sorry guys, I'm just looking at all this stuff here. So it's what comes with the remote desktop. So I'm trying to get the keyboard to come up. Right. So for whatever reason, it's not giving me the keyboard. Right, so I'm actually trying to connect to my Steam Deck using the phone. You see the keyboard's up there, and if I click on keyboard, you see no keyboard comes out. So I think I need to. All right, so basically I had to press down there. There was a keyboard option. Right, so I may be able to sign in. Right, so as you can see, it's actually trying to sign. It's trying to go into the Steam Deck. And also here, you see, the second screen here, that's the AOC gaming. I know it's black, but that's the actual gaming monitor. You see? Look, that's the gaming monitor, and that's the Steam Deck and the Acer monitor. They're connected. There's 3 displays here. I know it's only showing like 2 on the phone, but it's actually 3. So I put this down. Look, you see that's blue. That's blue, right? And I'll show you the monitor quick. That's blue, right? Just trying to show you guys there's 2 monitors. And then the other one is like a red or pink, red color. And look at that. That's red. So that means there's 2 monitors connected to this. Right, I just need to get out of Chrome Remote Desktop. You see it's actually saying it's still sharing it. And that's the Chrome Remote Desktop app there. If I click on it, you see it still shows that option. And you see Chrome Remote Desktop. I just need to close that. And that's it. You can actually log in using your iPhone or Android phone, right? The only reason I did that, guys, is because I want to check. At the moment, I just want to check for the graphics driver. I'm not concerned about Steam. I mean, I'll jump into Steam later. That's the gaming monitor, AOC. That's Acer Steam. I don't know why this keeps coming out. It's so irritating, that thing. So, right, you don't select graphics. Advanced display, display thingy. Right, I've got a feeling that this did not update. Yeah, I was right. You see, it didn't update. 27/02/2023. It's still saying the old one. It won't. You see, so if I go to let me pick, and so it just won't let me install that driver that I want. That's the actual driver, INF, and then you click on OK, and nothing happens. That's weird. Right, so browse, click on that, INF, that's the driver, click on OK, and nothing. So it's not doing anything. Right, I'm going to, that's saying 4 gigabytes, so I'm going to continue trying to install the driver on my Steam Deck, and trying to get this to work, to update. Sometimes I think, what if that is the actual driver? I mean, what if, for example, what if that is the actual driver that I'm actually trying to install? Maybe it's already installed, but I'm the one who's not getting it. I'm just saying, is it possible? Because, I mean, this might just be me trying to install something that's already installed. But I feel like, you know what? I feel like it's not the driver that I need. I feel like what the Steam Deck is doing is rejecting this driver. That's what I feel. I feel like it's rejecting the driver. It's just not. So I tried minimal. That didn't work. Gonna try driver only, and click on install. What this will do is basically I won't get any of the AMD Adrenaline software. All I'll get is the driver update. So the reason why I'm doing this is because I've tried everything else and everything else has failed. I failed to install the updated driver. So I'm going for driver only. So what this does, if it's successful and I go into the driver, it should tell me that it's been updated. You understand? So it should be as easy as, I mean, it will restart the Steam Deck, it will do all that stuff, and it should just tell me that, yes, the driver's been, like updated. I should see a different date. So you see, I'm getting my phone ready, so when this thing does restart, I can just jump back into it, you see? So it's saying 100%. The driver only is used like if your computer is not compatible with the driver. So a lot of people do this on the laptops. I mean, on a computer, I mean, it's hardly happens on PC, but this would happen on a laptop. It can happen on laptop. So, for example, I've got the Acer. I've got the Asus ZenBook right there. That one has Intel Iris graphics. So, I mean, doesn't have anything dedicated to it, but it does have Thunderbolt ports, and it's got 2 of them. It's got a USB, the normal USB 2.0. I think it's a 3.0 port on the other side of it. So basically, this one it can also be powered with the Thunderbolt ports as well. So it accepts power through the Thunderbolt 4 ports. I think it's either USB 4. Some people call it USB 4, but I think it's Thunderbolt. And I think it's the Thunderbolt 4 one. So with mine, all I need to do is get eGPU, which is external graphics card, with Thunderbolt 4 or USB 4, the cable, and then just connect it to to my Asus ZenBook, and that's it. I've got a full gaming laptop. The other option I had was there's a company that makes a lot of these portable gaming things. You see, it's not even starting up again. Look at that. Nothing on the mouse.
Now connected
All
to
right, there
GeoTrans.
we go. We've got signs of life. Right. Now, so just jumping into this one, gonna show you how to do this. Why I'm using this, because the on-screen keyboard thing doesn't work properly. I'm gonna go like that. It's gonna start connecting. This is Chrome Remote Desktop, and basically it's connecting to my Steam Deck. And as you can see, it's only going to show one screen because that one's dark. So all I got to do with this one is just I need to use a keyboard. Right, so I'm just entering what I need to enter, and yeah, it should. So there you go. The other section of it, that other part there, is dark. It's only because it needs to enter. Once it goes in, it will show up. It will show you that it's actually connected to a second monitor. There you go. You see. So that's this side. This the first side. The first one here. That's the Steam Deck, and the Acer over there that's connected. And then this one is, yeah. And then the other on top one is that one. So basically I'm in there. Right, guys, let's see if after all of that it has finally updated. Like I said, it could be that it's already updating, or maybe it was already updated, or maybe I've been trying to update the same, like maybe my driver was already updated, maybe the March, you see. So I'm just basically gonna give up now. I'm gonna give up trying. You see, it's still the same driver. It's still the same thing. It's still the February 2023. What I'm thinking now. I think the reason why it's not gonna allow me to update the you know what I'm thinking. Maybe it's just not going to give me the one I want. So that's what I've got. That's 27 to 2023, and I think that it's not going to actually allow me to get the full AMD thing on it. Right, I just need to put that down. So as you can see, that says 20. My God, what's happening? Oh, it's DSX. That's what happens. It covers the entire screen and almost makes you go a bit, Anyway, so 27 to 2023, I think that it's not going to go past that. VRAM, dedicated video memory, is 4,096 megabytes. And obviously, so that's how that is. It's okay. The thing is, I did want, you see, DualSense X not responding. This thing, I do not use this at all. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing to have. I just don't use it. I'll show you the one I use. I use this one. Yeah. I use this one. This is DS for Windows. I got DualShock, War Robots, Frontiers, War Robots, Xbox, and default, and controllers. But basically, there is no controller connected. I'm just going to stop this program. And if I wanted to actually overclock the Steam Deck on Windows, I use AMD Power Control Panel, and it will show up. I just want to show you how I overclock Steam Deck, because people may think this is fake. It's not fake. There it is. Power Control Panel, AMD Power Control Panel, 10 watts, whatever. That's the minimum. And I can actually set this to 35. And when it changes to 35 watts, it will actually show you 400 GPU. But, okay, 4 gigahertz on the CPU. And I'll actually show you, I don't know if I can go into profiles. If I click on edit, it will actually show you everything. 35, that's the TDP, that's the power output. And then this one is maximum GPU clock frequency, 2100. That's 2.1 gigahertz. And maximum frequency for the CPU is 4000, that's 4 gigahertz. Ampere cores is 4. That's battery values, that's when it's not connected. And the docked values is the same. And that's the summary. And most I just click OK, save. And on the 10 watts, that one is the lowest. On battery, it's 10. And then 400 lowest, and lowest CPU it can go to is 1100. And Ampere cores is 2. And docked is the same thing. Now, why did I select this one? Because I wanted it to do at least under 10 watts and 35 watts if possible to overclock. I know what you're thinking. Can this go higher than? Yes. The maximum allowed TDP on this is 50 50 watts, and the delay value, I think this one, so the GPU 2300 2.3 gigahertz, but we know Steam Deck can only do 1.6, and so forth, so forth. So when it says status like this, it's actually doing 35. So I lower it, and basically it goes back down to 10 watts. You see? The other thing I do use is this program, and it's gonna start up. It takes a bit of time. I don't know if it's gonna work. Right, so this one. Okay, so actually I have it open already. So when this starts up, I'll show you what it looks like. So that's the utilization for RAM, temperature for CPU, and the clock. So at the moment, I'm actually doing minimum. But if I click on maximum, you see it's gonna go to maximum performance. That's like ultimate performance, and look what happens. It actually went to 3.5, 2 gigahertz, 1.8, 2 gigahertz again, 70 degrees Celsius, it actually goes up, and 13, it actually does less RAM utilization. If I click on minimum, look at the difference. It says, okay, it's been changed. Now, all of a sudden, RAM is being used more, and then less temperature, 57 degrees Celsius, and 1.3 gigahertz in terms of CPU value. So this is actually doing slightly less. It's quite big, guys, so I have to remove this from the screen. I've actually got two running. Wow. Okay, so basically, I tried to get what you call this, the driver installed. Well, anyway, I was trying to get the AMD Adrenaline software installed. That didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Yeah, I want Echo Dot to be connected. I don't know if this is right. Just want to reconnect. This is
now connected to Geotrans.
If you're wondering what that is, that's actually Alexa in the background. Right, I'm only going to use these items because I'm not using anything else. I'm moving everything to the other screen, guys. So if you're wondering where everything's going, it's actually going to my my gaming monitor. Like I said, the gaming monitor is directly above me. If you're wondering why, that's for resolution right there, this one. What this does, it cuts the resolution to half. As you know that Windows, I don't know if Windows has FSR on it. I'm not sure if it's actually installed on Windows. They say it is there. I've never seen I've never seen it on Steam Deck. I'm just gonna get this on. I'm gonna move this to the other screen. When I play games, yes, I like to have these programs running. It just makes it easier. You know, it's like I could just decide, well, I want to play games on Steam Deck, and obviously I don't want to start opening stuff up. It's just a whole lot easier if this stuff is already running. The AMD power control panel sometimes can be a bit I mean, sometimes it will, like, you see it's trying to start up twice. I don't want it twice. Sometimes it'll actually load like this, and then it will just crash. If it crashes, it's not a problem. I would suggest that you don't panic. Don't panic about it. Don't be like, oh man, it's not working. It's not the case. It's just, if it's not working for whatever reason, then it's not working. But what I'm saying basically is just keep clicking on it. That's the exe file. I don't know why this is coming here. I need this to go to the other menu. Sorry, I'm saying menu. I'm saying screen. That's Edge, guys. If you're wondering what that was, that's Edge. It's the browser Edge. I use this one, the Edge, on the other screen, and basically, I don't know what this is. It says new browser, blah 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 blah. New version updated. Okay. No, it's just telling me some stuff about the browser stuff. Right, let me just mute this because it's gonna start making noise now. Right, guys, so basically I think I already had the driver, but I was trying to install AMD Adrenaline software. Like I said, create a restore point. Be careful because it did shut down my Steam Deck twice, and it actually crashed once. So be careful when you're trying to install the software. Right, thank you for watching, guys.